Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip.
He is the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. So here we go. Should be a good one. Both men step back for just a moment. Counter right. He just misses with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. No rest for the weary. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. They exchange punches. He misses with that jab. Good counter left hand there. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Beautiful counter-punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter shot. Nice job landing that left counter punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. His jab just got blocked. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Lands with the right counter. They both want the knockout. Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching. Perfect counter lands. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Absolutely.
There's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
Plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left counter was perfectly timed. Pretty close fight here in this round. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Counter right hand again. Good left counter that lands. Nice exchange here from both men. And this with that jab. Catch and shoot. That left counter punch will score. Counter punch. Great counter right hand there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Perfect counter shot. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. Back at it in round 4. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Nice counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Fight so far, both of these fighters have had their moments, and he misses with that jab. Nice counter punch. He just misses with that big right hand. And parries that left jab away. Don't want to trade shots. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been safe. There's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Left counter score. Missed him with that uppercut. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. He's got to do something. That was the moment. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
He misses with that jab. Good counter punch. That jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. He fails to score with that left hook. Beautiful counter shot. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter, who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a counter left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Here comes round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shot. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Beautiful counter shot. Look at these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. No power in those punches. Both men step back for just a moment. Swing and a miss. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you pick and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be...
Oh, and Tyson Fury, and down goes Fury!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. Through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. Swing and a miss with that jab. Missing with that jab. Nice exchange here from both men. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell to start round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Tyson Fury, and down goes Fury. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Defending themselves. These punches coming from every angle. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Not over till it's over, but this is the 10th. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice job by him to block that jab. The jab, it doesn't score. A very competitive round here so far. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Well, that looked like a flash knockdown here. Let's see if he can get back to his feet. It looks like this one's going to be over. 2, 3, 4, 5. His legs are gone. Go in the championship round, round 11. 2 knockdowns in the last round. What do we have in store here?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around? You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. That left hand misses. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Blocks that jab. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back, because that's where the...
And Tyson Fury just got... And down goes Fury! At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.